But like even some of the good maps, even they have replayability issues. Like you can't, like there's some maps that are really, really awesome to play, but then when you actually, you don't really want to play them again because even though they were awesome, it just takes too long to get into the good part of the map. Some maps are just like, the end game of the map is awesome, but the very beginning is just awful, almost unplayable, that kind of thing. To the point where you don't want to endure the 5 minutes of the first round of that map to get to the good part of the map later down the road. And this is where I was like, oh my gosh, there it is, there it is, there it is. Because I was like, where? I've been in this room, I've been in this building before, but that wasn't there. So I figured, oh, okay, that switch that I found that said there's a surprise for you, it opened up that area right there when you pulled the lever. So yeah, that mystery was solved. And I found like an insta-kill and a bar and a quick revive and all sorts of neat stuff in there. But yeah, about those like some maps like Nazi Zombie APOC, it has the potential to be one of the best maps out there, but there's zero time in between rounds. As soon as the last zombie's killed from one round, the first one for the next one spawns, and they pretty much all spawn at the same time, and they're all sprinting from the very beginning. It's not like this one. I mean, pretty much if you're going to do something like that, you have to have the map wide open like this one. Like, they went beyond making the map hard to just making it ridiculous. There's a fine line between hard and ridiculous. That was ridiculous. This map's really not that hard as long as you get your training skills down pat, but there are some maps that I'm just thinking, why? Just why? I don't get it half the time. What is your logic that makes you want to make your map so hard? Like the 3-hit Juggernaut, I don't get that. Why? I get that you want to make your map harder, but don't make it harder by taking away default features. I mean, come on. While you're at it, why don't you just take away the zombies and put something else in there? I mean, seriously, dude, what's the point in changing the actual gameplay? Like, do what I mean, sometimes the custom zombies community has proven themselves to actually be better than the map developers of the regular maps. Like, there are some maps that I wish I could do, but my computer can only handle it when I play it without recording. Like, there are some maps out there that are just so good that they make the regular maps look like garbage because they have so many custom features. They have so much stuff just packed into this one map. And then there are dozens of maps like that. But then there are other maps that are just like, you're really making the custom zombies community look just absolutely stupid. Like, I mean, look at the regular developers of zombies actually made it so that you're stronger than you would be with Juggernaut. Like, you have the 3-hit, like you have perma-jug and things like that in Black Ops 2. But instead of doing that, the custom zombies community wants to nerf everything, and I don't get it. Instead of nerfing things, how about you, I don't know, it's just ridiculous some of the things that they do. Like, APOC is probably, it has the potential to be one of the greatest maps. If they would just make it so the zombies didn't run on round 1 and made it, like, basically take away that extra stuff that doesn't need to be there for a good zombies map and just make it normal, and that map would be perfect. Like, beyond perfect. And if I wouldn't argue if they took away some of the foliage, because foliage slows down my computer and it makes half the maps unplayable because of the foliage. I can play them, but I can't play them with a recorder going, because apparently it takes an ungodly amount of resources on your computer to record the screen. I don't know why, but apparently it does. And because of that, I have I have to limit the maps that I can play for you guys, and I don't like doing that, but it's what has to be done. Like, I don't understand why all these recording softwares take up so much of your computer's resources. And then you have to choose, do you want to use the one that uses up all your computer's resources and gives you sound, or one that gives you no sound? Because, like, most of them want to record to AVI, but then, like, Bandicam and Camtasia have their own way of recording the audio. So, I don't understand why that's not default, so that I can just play any map that my computer can run with sound and everything. But instead, I have to compromise. I have to play I can only play certain maps. Like, the list of maps that my computer can run, period, is a lot bigger than the number of maps that my computer... Wait, let me rephrase that. The maps that my computer can run, period, is a lot bigger than the number of maps that I can actually play while recording. And then there's an even larger number of maps that I can't play at all. Just because people throw in all these little details that just make it where if your computer's not high-end, then you can't handle it. Which goes against my, my gaming philosophy that you shouldn't have to be a millionaire to have a good gaming experience. Like, my PC cost about $200, and I know these guys that are putting thousands of dollars into their computers to get, like, 200 frames per second. I'm thinking, look, dude, after 60, your brain literally can't, your eyes can't detect the difference. You think, like, it's an illusion, like, it feels like you can tell a difference, but, like, you can't actually see a physical difference. You can tell that something's happening, and you've trained yourself that that's frame drop, but you can't, but, like, it doesn't actually make a physical difference in terms of the difference between 60 frames per second and a million frames per second. Because after a while, your brain can't process that quickly. Alright, that rant's over, so maybe we can get back to talking about zombies again. So let's see, I needed 50k, so I was thinking, oh, this is gonna take so long, guys. But I don't know. I actually ended up my prediction was correct. I said round 22. I really do get done here at round 22. And I felt like such a beast for getting it done at exactly round 22. Like, this Type 100 just tears them up. It's perfect. But it runs out of ammo so quickly just because of the sheer number of zombies. Like, for there to be 51 zombies at round, after I've been spraying for a long time, there's still 43 zombies now. I mean, it's crazy. There's just so many of them that it's like you don't even know what to do. It's like you have to have access to a weapon that's a lot closer and more easily accessible than the Type 100. That's why I like grab the Thompson and everything, because it's right next to everything. You go into the teleporter, there it is. You come back and the zombies are far away from you. It's a win-win. It's the only way to win. Boom. Goes the dynamite.
I don't think it was using that anyway. Love that sound. Gun's getting hungry. Time to feed.
Okay, so yeah, what I was doing here was I was actually grabbing the Panzercheck first, and then I was going to pack-a-punch it, and I was going to see if it would take me back. But I found out the hard way that the teleporter is one